Okay, we're rolling.
We're rolling?
We're rolling with the homies.
All right, love that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to walk after I sit like this.
It's a little slippery.
Yeah, so I'm like, you got to lock in. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, 2026.
Yikes.
What
Remember when the world was supposed to end in 2000?
Still hasn't. I mean,
Hasn't.
feels like it has in some ways, but
Yeah.
what was your favorite adventure or memory of 2025?
I don't know.
A lot of
There
good
was a
ones.
lot that happened.
Yeah, a lot of good, a lot of...
There was stuff that I forgot that even happened. And then, like, you do the little flashbacks,
Yeah.
memories.
Yeah.
What are those?
Thank you, smartphones.
Recaps?
Yes,
Recaps.
yes.
There we are. And then I'm like, oh, that was 2025? Like, because some of it feels so long ago.
Yeah.
But then it was just like...
Yeah, and if you
it was
think
this
about,
year.
like, certain times or, like, memories, it feels like forever ago, and then you think about, like, everything that happened in between,
Yeah.
you're like, damn,
Yeah.
time flies, you know?
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
I mean, we did a lot of off-roading this year.
Yeah.
Lee broke his arm.
Yeah. That was Cedar City to Duck Creek.
It was.
Yeah.
And back. That was a
And
lot.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably some of the most hardcore off-roading I've ever done personally.
Yeah.
Like that trip challenged me, and it was so good though, because I felt like until that happened,
Right.
you know, but I felt like I was really like pushing myself while still having all the support around.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
yeah, it was good times.
Well, we know I pushed myself. I mean,
Yeah.
I ended up in a bush.
You pushed yourself right into a bush.
How did you feel coming up, watching me and seeing me and your mic in a fucking bush bigger than both of us?
Honestly, I didn't see you yet. I just saw dust.
Got it?
And then I started seeing like little like sprinkles of teal through the dust.
Right?
And then I realized you were in the bush.
Yeah. I was stuck.
But you had such a good, like, you were such a good sport. Like, you were cracking up. You weren't afraid. You were just like, you felt bad for my bike.
I did.
And I'm like, no, I feel bad for you. Are you okay?
No, yeah. I launched into that and I was like, oh no. And I was trying to get it out before you guys got there, but it was not happening.
Yeah.
That bush
you're
was
like,
bigger than
maybe
both
if I'm
of us.
fast enough, nobody will know, right?
Yeah, that was not happening. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna have to like wait, and my fate is here, and like they're gonna get to me. But then I was like, I don't want you guys to be worried. So I was like, okay, let me show them like I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm just stuck.
Yeah, and you were a good sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the night before that, when we did the night riding, I totally did the same thing in the dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, well, because it was all side by sides, and I was the only one like on a bike that night.
Yeah.
So visibility was a lot less for me. And there was a point where I had to draw back because I was eating so much dust, where I had drawn back enough to where I could see, but I couldn't see anybody's lights anymore. So I was like, fuck, which way did they go? I'm looking around. Before you know it, I'm going straight into a bush.
Yep.
And I was like, shit.
They sneak up on you out
Yeah,
there.
and luckily June and Garrett were behind me. And so I seen their lights come up, and I was able to see my way out of that bush.
Yeah.
But yeah, because we did 3 days of riding?
Yeah.
Because we did the night ride in the dark. Crazy arm pump that night for me. A lot of rock crawling.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was.
And then we did the second day Cedar City to Duck Creek. And then
we just did some messing
just
around
around
like
the
the
hood.
third day.
Yeah. Like which is so cool to have a neighborhood where you can just go riding like that, you know. And that's the cool thing about your area in Utah. Like you can just go hit the streets. Everything's legal out there, right? Like,
yeah, for the most part. I mean, there's certain, as you know, rules that you gotta follow, but for the most
you
part,
still have to be registered and all of that stuff. Like it's not Mad Max, but you have a lot more freedom. So it's cool just to be like, okay, we got to go get gas and ride your bike to the gas station to fill up versus filling up a gas can.
Speaking of, so, you know, where Mom's house is, from the 2 highways, like 56 and Iron Springs on the 2 last paved roads that you're on, they're building I think it's called a rally stop, which is basically a gas station mini mart. So, like, we're going to have one now within 3 miles.
That's awesome.
I have very mixed feelings about it, but it's okay.
Yeah, because it's too close to home.
It is.
But it's going to be really convenient as well, right?
Yeah. So, it's one of those things.
Yeah. I mean, they are building a lot out there.
They are.
I remember the first times I went with you out there, and going now, it's like, geez.
It's grown so much. It's crazy. Yeah. And then what? We were out there 3 years ago for New Year's.
We were.
You and I.
Yeah.
It was snowing.
Blizzarding.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I don't know if that was a blizzard or not.
They didn't get that this year.
It felt like a blizzard. No? So it was a blizzard that year.
Well, yeah. They've just had a really dry year this year, too. It's come really late, kind of like us. But, yeah.
That's interesting.
I remember trying to light fireworks off in that year. In all the snow.
You did.
I mean, they did. We did. Absolutely.
I'm all try. You were out there.
We might be a bunch of pyros. Yeah, right? We like our fire.
What can we put in there?
Come on. Make it bigger. But yeah. So what did you do for this New Year's?
So this is the first year that I just kind of laid low.
Yeah, we weren't together.
Yeah, we weren't.
It was kind of weird.
I mean,
we are now, but for like actual New Year's Eve,
like, looking at my hands, like, what do I do with these? What do I do with myself? I'm like, this is so strange. But the rains out here have been so crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the waterfall I had in my front yard.
No, I saw driving in.
Yeah, I've been here years, and that has never.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to put that clip into this video. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just kind of laid low, you know, because Christmas, I was in the car a lot, and I kind of just didn't want to be on the road.
Yeah, it's not the time of year to be on the road.
Yeah,
it's kind of how we were feeling, and with it being on like Wednesday,
yeah,
I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
All the holidays were on Thursdays this year. Like Thanksgiving was a Thursday, Christmas was a Thursday, and then New Year's. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to make elaborate plans, you know.
For sure. Next year. They're all on Friday next year.
They're all on Fridays. So we'll
get back together next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was weird this year. I kept thinking that too. I was like, whoa, this is like, especially like going through like memories, like through photos and stuff. I was like, oh, wait, we were together this year. Like we were together last year, which was crazy.
Yeah. No, I
and then
last year was crazy.
And then the year before was a little bit crazy. Just with like, I mean, you were given a keg of Fireball. It was Fireball. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. We all know what happens to me on Fireball.
And then all of your lovely friends, who I consider friends and family now.
Yes, they love you.
But this was like one of our bonding moments.
Right.
Was like the moonshine
flavor,
you know, display.
It was like a little charcuterie board of moonshine. Yeah.
Like what do they call those? Like when you go to a bar and you get like
a flight.
Yeah. It was a moonshine flight.
We're all bartenders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even them.
Yeah.
You know, with moonshine.
Yeah. Absolutely. Moonshine's good.
Yeah. And there's a lot of sections that I don't remember of that New Year's, but there's a lot of sections that I do remember, and it was epic. That's the same year you were trying to light fireworks in the middle of the mud. But you succeeded.
Well, it was snowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was, and it was a wet snow.
It was.
That's the thing. See, Utah is known, that's like, their license plates say the greatest snow on earth. And it's because they're dry powder.
Okay.
That year was not dry powder.
That was wet.
That was wet slush.
Yeah.
I was like, no, this ain't it. But yeah. And then, last year, was an interesting year. And then, this year. So after the last few years, I was just like, maybe let's tiptoe into 2026 and see how this goes. Because every time we're like, this is going to be it. No, it's not.
Been it.
I mean, a whole ass sheriff's department.
Half naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shoes
Yeah.
on. That was my favorite part, though.
hadn't-
You were such a good friend.
I didn't have time to get shoes. They were too slippery. Actually, I think I tried flip-flops first, but my feet were wet. The ground was wet. I was gonna get hurt.
You were gonna be faster
Yeah.
without them.
So you know what? Like we're just gonna beeline it down that gravel, and it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. With my keys.
And
That's
you're
what I
fast.
had.
You're fast,
I know.
You know?
I was in a little bit of trouble for that, but that's okay.
Well, thanks for being such a good friend. I really
course.
appreciate
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
because that was very unexpected. Because we were having a really good night.
We were.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, up until then.
Yeah, up until literally
That
midnight.
moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, now it was just kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, let's do it. I mean, let's not do it again, but also, I'm down.
Yeah. Well, and then the ranch. That was like our,
I miss that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And all the horses, and of course, our friends. And it was a cool spot.
Yeah. All the doggies,
All the doggies.
which helped a little bit that night.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you were onto it before anybody else.
Yeah. Because I knew. I mean, I spent a lot of time at that place, so I knew how, like, the comings and goings went. And seeing somebody go past at that time of night, I was like, that ain't right.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah. I was just like,
And
then
for
literally
me,
5 minutes later, to have him pop up.
in the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bro, no.
For me, I was just like already a little on edge.
Right.
But
Well, yeah,
was
there was a
telling
lot
myself
going on.
I'm overthinking it. And
Yeah.
in fact, I wasn't. So
Right.
that was nice to have the validation, I guess.
Oh, yeah. No.
But-
Crazy was validated.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
Cheers to your badassery last year.
Well, you know, and that's why honestly, like, okay, I swear for me, the New Year's thing started New Year's 2000. So that particular year, you know, the world was supposed to end, all the computers were going to crash, like, it
The
was just,
Y2K.
yeah, it was the Y2K, everything was just going to happen. I was like, okay, cool. So we were partying at my brother's house.
In Utah?
Yeah, up
Okay.
in Utah. And one of our friends got wasted, like bad. And she had to get carried out, like, of my brother's house. And the two guys that were carrying her kind of dropped her because she was just dead weight. So she fell down the stairs. But, like, it was okay. They picked her up, and they got her back to my property. And at the time, I had a fifth wheel, but, like, a little fifth wheel. And so they just put her in there because she was fucking absolutely wasted. And at that exact moment, the wolves that we had broke out. And two of them at that time.
They were like, ooh, a snack.
Yeah, well, and two of them at that time we had just rescued, so they didn't like people. And it was all bad. And I had a stalker back then. And he showed up, and he was going to try to take on the wolves to impress me.
Oh.
That wasn't good. He crawled underneath a truck to grab one of them. And, like, damn near lost a hand. And he was like, but it's okay. And I'm like, it's really not. And then, like, okay, all of this goes on for a couple hours, right? And then we finally contain all of them, and we're going to go to sleep. My mom at the time has to be up at, like, 4 a.m. for work. And my friend, who has been passed out drunk this entire time, decides that this is a great time to go take a shower at, like, 3 a.m. And you know my mom's house. And she knocks over every bottle in the fucking shower. Bang, clang, everything. Mom's pissed. And then
Understandably.
the stalker boy, with the hand half bitten off, rings the doorbell. And he wants to see if I'm still awake so that we can hang out. And my mom, like,
He was persistent.
dude, it was a problem.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So my mom, like, tells him off. Everybody, like, leaves. And that is the beginning of the curses of my New Year's.
Yeah, okay.
Because, like, after that, like, every single year that I make plans to go somewhere, something
do
happens.
An elaborate.
Yeah. And then, like, so let it die down for a couple years. 2020, we have a party.
Yeah.
What happens at that party?
Yeah.
Shit goes down, and then a pandemic breaks out in the world.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
like, oh no, that's my fault.
No.
I I know, but I kind of feel like it was. And then last year, I made a sheriff's department half naked.
That was my fault, I guess. I mean,
however,
that's when I had a stalker, not you.
Yes, but it's just the curse of it all. So yeah, this year I was like, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah, and we made it.
We did.
Made it. Yeah.
We did.
There was no drama.
No, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. We're just going to boop, boop, boop,
Yeah.
and call it good. And so far, it's all right. We're just going to leave it. Knock on some wood.
Yes, we're knocking on that.
Don't want to jinx it at all. Like, yeah, no. It just goes wrong every time.
And I feel like, do you have a New Year's resolution this year? I never really believed in those. Well, I respect people for having them.
Right.
And for having a reason to set like a goal for themselves.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel like the trope of a New Year's resolution is always so temporary.
Yeah.
That I just try to kind of make goals of what I want to achieve in that year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not, I'm going to go buy a gym membership, or I'm going to, like, my version of that is like pinpointing like 4 things that I want to accomplish.
Yeah.
And achieve within that year that would benefit my entire life successfully, you know?
Yeah. No, I got you. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. Like, I feel like resolutions, while they're good for a lot of people, like, it's just a lot of hype. Like, you're just doing it because it's the new year. Like, you can do that anytime.
Yeah, it's a trope,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's just a fad, or I just feel like that saying alone is just a temporary, and everybody knows it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I just want to continue doing what I've already been doing. Like, I'm working towards a better, healthier me. And so I just want to keep doing that. But I'm not going to be like, oh, this year I'm going to do this X, Y, and Z. Like, no, because then if it doesn't happen, I just let myself down.
Yeah.
And I know it's to push you, but like life be happening all the time.
Yeah, and then you feel like you failed yourself.
Yeah.
Because, you know, life is evergreen. Like, shit changes on a daily. We can't control shit. You know what I mean?
No.
And with that said, it's great to have goals, and I'm not knocking anybody
Not
that
at all.
has a New Year's resolution. For me, I do like the fresh start of a new year. And then I kind of target a few different areas where I'm like, I want to have growth in that in a timeline that would benefit that year the most.
Right.
In any type of success.
Yeah. No, yeah, same. And like, I'll take like the time to like purge the house. Like, all right, let's, you know, like the Christmas stuff goes out. So therefore like all the extra stuff goes out. Like anything you don't need. And then just like deep clean top to bottom.
Yeah. Cabinets,
do all the dusting, oiling, whatever you need to do. And then just like a nice fresh like reset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I agree with purging so much physically, because like that also purges mentally.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just have a clean slate. It feels fresh. You get rid of all that stagnant energy, and you have room for more, right?
Yeah.
Like, I believe the same. So I've been doing that. I've been going through all these cabinets, and
it's nice. It can be like therapeutic at times. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Or what is this sometimes, you know?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm going to save that for something. And then 5 years later, you're
you don't
like,
even know what you saved
why
it
do I
for.
still have this? Yeah. But then also, I feel like though, I will say in that same thing, like I'm horrible, because then I'm like, okay, I'm going to throw it out and then I'm going to need it in like 2 months for something. Like something's going to come up and then I'm going to need it. And so then I want to keep like certain things, like clothes. I'm so bad at getting rid of clothes because I'm like, no, I'm going to need that dress in like 2 years for this event. Yeah, I could just go buy a new one at that time, but like I already have it, so I don't want to.
Honestly, that's probably a good thing that you don't do that, because I do. Like, I have such shallow drawers as it is that I'm constantly like, today, for example, do you remember those like scrunchy leggings that I used to have? Like, and they were in like tie-dyed colors. I wanted to wear a pair of those today, and I remembered I got rid of them because they didn't have pockets.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm at home today. I don't need fucking pockets.
Yeah.
But the pants are gone.
Yeah.
So good for you for hanging on to this.
No, I've said like Like, we have a good-sized closet. You've seen it.
Yeah.
It's a big walk-in.
It's a room in there.
But
we
is.
have hung out in there.
It is. We have.
We have come out of the closet.
Yes, we have.
Literally.
Quite literally. But there's only the main bar that goes through it, and then like the one shelf. And I'm like, okay, it's a huge space, but there's no actual organization.
Yeah. And where the bar is like where you could put dressers, but then it doesn't make sense.
Right, and then where do you put all your shoes?
Yeah.
And it's this constant balance, so I'm like, okay, my new project is currently redesigning the closet.
Yeah, you have so much space in there.
I just need to figure out like a different
Or you could
bin.
Airbnb the bitch, clear it all out.
Something, right?
And make it a little room. Your bathroom's right there.
Because, okay, this is going to sound really bad, but I was hanging up clothes. And I was like shoving the other one, to make room. And I literally threw out my shoulder and it hurt so bad. And I was like, not that I need to get rid of clothes, I need more space, And Jim just looks at me and he's like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, a lot. But that's not the point. Like, we need better organization in this closet. And then he can't say anything
Virgos.
because he has way more freaking clothes than I do. It's ridiculous.
Isn't it crazy though?
Well, yeah, especially because, like, do you realize when
we're not materialistic?
No.
You and I love how we're like talking quiet. Like this is quiet where it's like we're gonna get in trouble.
I know.
Like, but no, we are not materialistic.
No.
We're resourceful,
Yes,
so we hang on
that's
to
why
shit.
I still have clothes from when I was 16.
Yes.
But it all came back in style now. And now my kid's
works.
like, let me take your clothes. And
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, those are vintage, real vintage.
Original.
Yeah.
Yeah, these aren't remakes.
I have real parachute pants. And she's like, I know, and I want them. And I'm like, back off. But I did give her a couple of
course you did.
not those,
No.
but I gave her the crop tops.
Yeah.
Like I had a few of the you remember the fine stripe black and
I
white
know exactly
with the gray?
what you're talking about.
It was iconic. And so yeah, she was like, I want it. And I was like, all right, you can have that one.
And I bet she looks adorable in it.
I'm sure she does. But yeah, so that's kind of that. But everything else can go. I'm fine with all of that. Jim Show, I'm always trying to get rid of, and then he gets mad at me because I've gotten rid of the things he needs.
Less is really more to me.
It is.
Like I don't if I feel like my space is cluttered, my brain and mind gets cluttered. So if I have just organization and things to physically look at that are satisfying, that I'm able to be more productive mentally. And it's just kind of I think a Virgo type pattern because
I can't even function if there's dishes in my sink.
Yeah, same.
I have to have the dishes done. I will literally do dishes before I go to work. Because I cannot go to work thinking that there's dishes in my sink.
Yeah.
It drives me
And
nuts.
then when you come home to a mess, you're tired from working the whole day already, and now you can't relax because there's more work to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes us grumpies.
It does.
I don't like to be grumpies.
No. It's just,
Yeah.
So as long as certain things are done, I'm okay.
Yep. It creates some true R&R, which is hard to find.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can be 100% physically exhausted,
but
laying
mentally?
down, and then the wheels are turning, and it's usually because of clutter. It's a real thing.
Yeah. No, I get
Some call it OCD.
For sure.
And it's there's meds for that, but why would I want meds to be a slob?
Exactly.
Right?
What's wrong with just having everything clean and organized?
Why is that so hard?
Yeah. Yes, my closet is color coordinated. You know that as well. And it goes from
visually
season.
satisfying.
It is.
Yeah,
and it
long
goes
sleeve,
tank top,
spaghetti straps, tank tops,
exactly,
baby tees,
t-shirts, and by season and color.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful. And I
then
know
the
exactly
shoes.
where things are at.
Yeah.
And then I can if somebody's there for me and I'm like, hey, I need you to grab this for me, I can tell you exactly where it's at.
Just grab this whole section.
Yes. See the blue? Grab the medium blues and bring those. If you don't know what medium blue is, just grab the whole section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could pick, not that we're going to do a resolution, but if you could pick one goal for 2026 to conquer, what would it be?
So I mean, I kind of already did this. And so I've determined that like this year is going to be like the fittest year yet.
Okay.
I've been, as you know, really trying to like work on health.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Doing great.
I'm hitting that age where in my family the genetics kick in. And so I'm like, no, I don't want that. Like,
You want to start to reverse some of that.
Yeah, well, you know, I refuse to give myself shots. Like, I'm not going to be on insulin because I'm freaking diabetic or anything like that. Absolutely not. That is, while there is genetics at play, it is something that can still be controlled. And so I have no problems, like, cutting out that kind of stuff.
Really, you know.
And so I'm just really focusing on, like, that and just making it like, okay, we're getting older, like let's do those little skincare routines and then make sure we're doing all of those different little routines that actually matter and listening to my body.
Yeah.
Because you know, you and I have both pushed ourselves over the years. We're both broken in certain ways.
Lots of injuries.
Yeah. Yes. And like, we're doing okay. But at the same time, like, it's definitely going to affect us as we age. And so I just kind of want to try to reverse as much of that as I can. Not that we can reverse arthritis or anything like that. We can't prevent it. Right. But we can still prolong and be able to like tolerate it. Yeah. I guess in a better way.
And battle the worsening, you know, of things like that.
And, like, I know for me, like, my knees hurt if I gain, like, too much weight or anything like that. So it's like, okay, just keep the weight down, keep the sugars down, keep these things down, and I think it'll be okay. So
more spring hikes. So I can watch you
fall down more mountains.
Yeah, it's my favorite part of hiking with you.
Right? Exactly. So I do want to do a couple different, like, marathons this year. Okay. I've already kind of like set that into place. So
I mean, the Mud Girl Run. I'm so glad you thought about doing that.
Yeah, I would love to do more of those.
That was so much fun.
It was.
I really enjoyed that day, and I feel like it just the whole day went by so fast. And I would love to. I love our little medals that we got.
I know, it was just fun.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was.
I definitely like the obstacles. Yeah, I'm all for
and getting
like
messy.
That. Yeah,
because we're always so OCD with all our Virgo organization. Like, we were allowed to be dirty and tomboys, and you know, like it was actually more fun than I thought it was going to be. So thanks for thinking of that.
Of course,
I had so much fun.
We should definitely do some more.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I want to do one of those like neon powder ones. Have you seen those?
Yes. Yeah. I'm down for any of them. Like, let's just do them.
That's springtime, right? So we'll have to look.
Honestly, there's different, like, seasons for them. We just look, and if you see something, just sign us up, and I'll be there.
Sure, because that's kind of one of my goals.
Yeah. I was going to say, so, like, what are you going to do?
So my goal is to, like, get back out and adventure. Okay. I feel like I've kind of let that part of me fall behind a little bit, and it's actually the part of me that's the most important. Right. I love nature. Like, it's the most healing thing. Whether, even if I'm pushing my limits and physically challenging myself, it's like healing so much more inside. Yeah. So I want to do and find like at least like 4 or 5 of those to do this spring and summer. Yeah. So yeah, it kind of piggybacks on like your health side. Like, I've done pretty good with dieting and stuff. Probably too good, as you know, because of certain things. Right. But now I've picked back up, you know. Yeah. Healthier. I hear people moving around up there. Threw me off. Healthier habits there. So I'm pretty good there now. I want to get back into the movement side of it. And the gym kind of bores me. And I just want to be out and experience new locations, you know, and different types of exercise that, you know, like the mud run. Right. Never done one of those before. So, yeah, that's my goal. It's getting back into movement and nature.
Well, then you should definitely come to Zion's with us this year.
Okay.
And then, honestly, we want to do Philadelphia in September.
Okay.
Just come.
Okay. Like, going.
I'll give you the dates as soon as they're decided. And it'll be months in advance. And, like, you just need to come.
Okay.
because we go out.
I have a new suitcase. I'm ready.
Right, because we go out to the Poconos, which is like what Pennsylvania is known for their hiking and their backwoods and like all that kind of stuff. Going back to moonshine, I mean, it's made out there.
And this is where you collect all your acorns.
It is, and my walnuts and my,
I'm gonna have a whole bag
my
full of
oak
that
leaves and everything.
Yes.
My pine cones. Yeah. No, and we just go out there and you hike around, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah. And that's what my soul needs.
Yeah, the woods out there. Like, I mean, okay, California is beautiful, Utah is beautiful, but like Pennsylvania or the East Coast, like the woods are dense.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like, I could understand how people get lost in the woods out there. I'm like, oh, okay, like I get it.
Yeah,
but
everything looks the same. There's no like landmarks.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
But I have a good sense of direction,
right,
so don't worry.
Because that's my goal.
I got you.
You know me.
And like, you haven't been.
I haven't.
So let's just go.
And you know how much of like an adventurer I am, you know, and traveling and exploring has always been such a huge part of me. And I feel like I've let that go a bit. You know, it takes time and it takes money, and then I just get overwhelmed with, so I always put that on the back burner. But it's such a huge part of my spirit where I'm like, it has to happen.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's my goal. Is
do it.
Just make shit happen.
Yeah, do it.
Get out there.
Speaking of, Erica, your cousin.
Yes.
She messaged me.
My sister from another mister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She, well, I kind of messaged her because she is going on a cruise.
She is. I saw that.
She got that for a Christmas present. And I was like, girl, like, if you got questions, let me know. And then she was like, the three of us should go. And I was like, yes. We got to get you on a cruise.
Never been.
It's fun.
It's been up there on the bucket list, too.
I will say, so I just did a cruise this last month. You know that. It was okay. There's a few, like, mares.
Why is it okay?
Okay, so it was okay because, first of all, I pre-booked a bunch of things, and apparently pre-booking confuses them. So there were some double charges that we had to deal with on the last day. And
that shouldn't confuse them. It should help.
Yeah, and it was a little bit annoying, but it got handled. We had some really great like people who handled it, and like they took care of it, and we were good. But also on the very last day, it was what they call like a day at sea, and which is fine, and I've done that before. But in this particular case, the captain like parked the boat, what Jem said was like broadside of the waves. So they were just like hitting like
called
hard.
docking, not parking?
Well, no, we were anchored.
Okay.
We were anchored in the middle of the ocean because docking, you would have to be at the docks.
Gotcha.
So we were in the middle of the ocean. Yeah.
So
we were anchored.
Okay.
In the middle of the ocean.
Cute, though.
Yeah.
We parked the
parking.
boat.
They did. And it's not even a boat, it's a ship. I'm in trouble. So they anchored the ship broadside. So the waves were just freaking hitting it, and everybody was getting sick. Like it was
you were doing
bad.
This whole
And I held it together. I didn't get as bad as like I normally do with my stuff, but I was still like, ooh, like this was not how the first cruise that I'd been on was at all. So I was like, kind of not okay, but. Like I said, I wasn't even the only one that was feeling it. Like everybody, it was messing up the elevators on the boat. Like it was bad. It was that part was just like we were rocking so much
and I can
that I was
imagine
like, no.
that if it's affecting everybody. I know your motion sickness is linked to other things, and that could have been pretty miserable.
Yeah.
Where you just felt trapped, and that can get to your head a little bit
Well,
too.
And it was like worse because we had gone down for dinner and we were sitting there and like just where we were, like you could really feel it. And I finally was just like, can we just get this to go and like go back up to our room? And then I honestly, it basically didn't end up eating because I was just like, no.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like laid there and
you're like, I'm
stopped.
probably just gonna throw it up. So.
Yeah. So it was just like, all right,
we'll just wanted some privacy to let it pass.
like just chill.
Yeah.
And so we did that and it was fine. And then that was like also the same night that we started to like cruise back towards Long Beach. And so like honestly, once they hit like
so did you guys take off
knots,
through like Redondo?
Long Beach.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
It was out of Long Beach. We did Long Beach to Catalina, then Ensenada, and then and then a day at sea, and then back to Long Beach.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get everything backwards.
Okay.
But yeah, so it was good.
Now, was this Caribbean princess?
Carnival.
Carnival. That's the one I meant.
Yeah.
When I said Caribbean.
But all of them, the Caribbean is a thing.
Is it?
So,
Okay.
yeah, I want to do...
But Carnival's like the blue and red, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did the Italian ship, which was cool.
Sweet.
So it was like all Italian food and Italian design and everything. Like
music
that part was
and all
cool.
that?
Yeah, like, all of the live music, everything like that was really cool. But I want to do Virgin because they do adults only. Mm-hmm. And I feel like
I've
that
heard
would
of
just
these.
be a little bit
like
better.
a lot of the shops that I visit, like dealerships for work, all motorcycle ones, mainly like the Harley owners, they speak highly of Virgin Cruises.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the best bands apparently, the best food, the best groups of people, and that makes sense. I didn't know that it was...
They're adults only.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm like, oh, that's a fun fact.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
You know.
And I like, the kids ones are great, but like,
Yeah.
go to the Disney ones.
Yeah.
You know, or
and
something
I would love
like
to
that.
do one of
yeah,
those.
that
at
would be
least
super
once.
fun too.
Yeah.
But, you know, like for us...
At least once.
It was
while he's young enough.
Yeah, for sure. For us, it was a birthday trip.
Yeah.
You know, our kid's grown.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, and adults.
So there was little kids running around.
There was. And then, like, you know, you don't want to go to the pool.
Lucky ass little kids, man.
Right?
I'm 38 and I still never been on a cruise.
Yeah, we got to get you.
Yeah.
All right, so 2026, year of travel.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right. Goals for 2026?
I like it. They're set. All right, we can cheers on that too.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're fired up.
Boom, boom. Peace.
Join us again. Let's see if we can walk.
Right?
Oh.